You laying in your house, listening to goth music, being a little weirdo, jerking off, letting your girlfriend get smashed by Tyrone. You need to get up and you need to do something. Do you think I'm cute right now? Yes or no? And if you say no, at least I know. I'm getting up early, I'm putting in all this work, and you mean to tell me you're about to get $1 million? In my room for so fucking long, living the same life, just wasting fucking time. Good or bad, I'm willing to go that far. If you really want it, you have to take the risk. You have to be willing to roll the dice on life. How do I tell somebody where to go when they haven't even started? Oh my gosh, what is up YouTube? Madedrew back with another video. Before I get into today's topic, yes, I do look like shit right now. Yes, my face is a little puffy. I've not been on diet. My barber is not here. I think I'm going a little crazy. If you are Hispanic or if you have straight short hair, you know that you need a fucking haircut. How are we doing today? I'm doing well. It's a nice day outside. You know, can't really complain too much besides a haircut. We're about to go get this workout in. Whew! Before I get into the topic, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. While you're at it, click the link in the description so we can set you on a path. Undeniability, click the link in the description. This is my social media handles. This is the same social media handles for all of my social media accounts, so check that out. So I had already made a video about this, but I wanted to go into it again. Going outside is so important, you guys. Going outside is more important than the work. I'm fully convinced now. Like, I pondered this thought on my walk, but it actually stemmed from when I went to the gym. I was going to the gym with my little cousin, and as we were going there, he asked me this question. I just turned 21. I'm about to turn 21. Question, he's a bright kid, right? He was in construction. He's in real estate now. And so he asked me a question that a lot of young guys fight around this age, and he asked me, what do I do? Pretty much saying that he's lost, like he kind of has a way, but it's not really set in stone. You know, he doesn't want to waste time, but at the same time, he knows he's so young and he has time to waste, and he just doesn't know where to go. He has all these pathways. He knows the end goal of what he wants. He knows he wants financial freedom. He knows he wants to have a nice body. He knows he wants that lifestyle of success, but I don't know how to get there. He's like, what is the best way to get there? There's just so much that the world has to offer, but at the same time, I'm so limited. And I wanted to say myself that I still battle this question. I wanted to say myself that recently, the reason that I haven't been posting on YouTube is because I haven't felt that urge, or I haven't felt that this is the path for me recently myself. I couldn't sit up there and say that I don't really have the answers for you, because when I take a step back, I realize that I do have the answers. If I had to go back to that age, to that young age, and I haven't made all the mistakes, and I'm a fresh, clean slate, how do I tell somebody where to go when they haven't even started at all? That's a hard question to answer. I do have this, right? If you don't know how to start, if you don't know where to go, if you don't know what to do, of course it's make mistakes. But make mistakes where? What even is before the fact of making mistake? What is the step before that? Because if I was that age and someone told me that all I had to do was make mistakes, that would not be good enough for me. So what is before that step of making mistakes? The first step that you need to do is you need to be outside. So as I'm on this walk, I get a phone call. My cousin tells me, oh my God, you're not gonna believe it. I just got in this car crash and yada, yada, yada. And I was in the back of the Uber, and the Uber guy, he hit somebody, and now I call my lawyer and I'm about to get a settlement, and they're gonna try and shoot for $1 million. You were just broke. I'm getting up early. I'm putting in all this work, and you mean to tell me that you're about to get $1 million? For what? Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm hating, but I'm really just trying to lay it out onto a map. What are you getting $1 million for? You're getting $1 million for being outside. You're getting $1 million for being in motion. You're getting $1 million just by waking up and leaving your fucking house and doing something. Raw action. It doesn't matter what it is, it's something. It's not sitting around, it's not being depressed in your room, it's not waiting for the days to go by, it's not sitting on your bed and trying to configure something out. No, it's being outside. This has happened twice. Within the past month, this has happened twice, where somebody just woke up a millionaire. Somebody just woke up and life handed them a gift. Did life hand them a gift, or were they on a journey? You guys hear the stories of where people, they go on horseback and they go on these great adventures and they travel and they run into all these and they barely escape with their lives. A lot of them are based off true events. That is because they got up and they went on a journey. They got in their car. They went to something as simple as going to a friend's house. They're just doing something. You laying in your house, listening to goth music, being a little weirdo, jerking off, you know, letting your girlfriend get smashed by Tyrone and Chad, that's not good for you. You need to get up and you need to do something. It doesn't matter what it is, something. Because when you're going outside, you're susceptible to life. You're susceptible to things happening. And let me tell you right now, things happen. Life is lifing. I know that sounds like such a stupid saying, but it's true. Life happens. And when you're inside and you're protected by this house and you have artificial light and you have artificial AC, nothing is going to happen to you because you're stagnant and you're protected by your house. Your house is meant to be left. Your house is your safe place. You go there when things are really that bad and you just need to relax for a little bit. But other than that, you should be outside. You need to be outside because yes, I know I'm talking about a car crash and that might not always be on your benefit, but at the same time, life is about going out, life is about risks. When you're outside, yes, you're susceptible to bad things happening. Of course you are. But at the same time, good things can happen. At the same time, gold can happen. At the same time, you can run into somebody who's gonna put you in the right position. At the same time, you could learn more about yourself. You can learn more about what you actually want. Your dreams and aspirations can come to you in real life. The only reason that I decided to go on this journey when I was young, around 16, 17, the only reason that I decided to go and become this person, go and take these risks and go on these grand, crazy adventures is because I went outside. How could I forget about this? How could I not have the answer when my cousin asked me? How could I get so stuck in my house and become white and work on this business and I haven't been outside? When you're outside, things happen. You have to be in the position to where things happen. How do all these gurus tell you how you make money? You get in the middle of the cash flow, right? You have somebody who needs something, you have a product, you need to get in the middle, and that's where the money is going, right? So you have the client and you have the product. You get in the middle and you're automatically going to make money. It is the same thing for life. It is the same thing for that quest that you were looking for, the opportunities that you were looking for. If you put yourself in between the quest and you put yourself in between the opportunities and you're right in the middle, life will happen to you. You will get caught in the crossfire whether you like it or not. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. This I understand, but this is the risk that people are talking about. You talk about, I want to take risks and I want to make it. You have to put yourself in the line of fire. You need to be in the heat of the moment. You need to be in the fire. You need to be in the chances, because in the midst of the fire and the shooting back and the back and forth, opportunities are being thrown left and right. People are getting fired and replaced. People are getting opportunities and they're getting them taken away. You never know, but you will never even get the opportunity to have a chance if you never show up outside. If you're not outside, if you're not living life, you will never have the opportunities. You will never learn more about yourself, right? You will never meet those people, right? Again, for an example, I've been inside for so fucking long that my skin is turning white. I've been going to the same gym. I have been living the same routine. I've been living the same life. And at some point it got stale, right? So my friend came, so I'm like, fuck it, let's go try out this new gym. Let's go do something different. Let's spice up my fucking life. And a part of me didn't really want to. I didn't really want to go outside. I didn't really want to go do something different. I didn't really want to go meet new people. I just wanted to stay in my bubble, right? Even me, somebody like me, I still want to get trapped in my bubble. So I can only imagine why you guys feel that way. That makes sense. It's so easy to get trapped in that comfortability. You might think you're not being comfortable. You might think you're thinking a way out of it, but you're not. You're trapped in a bubble. So I decided to burst that bubble and go try something different, right? So I went to that gym. The amount of networking that I made, the amount of beautiful women that were influencers that I met right there, I realized that, fuck, this whole time this gym has been here and this is what I have been missing. But I have been in my room for so fucking long, living the same life, just wasting fucking time. This is the first gym that I went to where I really met all women were beautiful. All women had their tripods out. They were actually working out. It wasn't no zoo culture. It wasn't no bullshit gym. This was kind of like a low-key gym just opened for the past few months, right? Times walking around. I'm like, I have not seen a gym like this in fucking years. It looked like a gym that was meant for LA, like the old LA, like prime LA. You had everything that you could ask for, right? So me and my friend were working out. We're having a good time. We're chopping it up. And two kids walk up to us, right? Some young Persian kids, right? They're telling us, oh, we traveled the world. Oh, we did this. And it wasn't even about business, right? We're just chopping it up. Their families, they own a whole bunch of restaurants around here. You know, they want us to come. They want us to film at these restaurants. You know, they want us to try out these foods. They're trying to get in on the vlog. Now they're trying to travel. Their uncle owns a casino and they're able to go to Dubai and this, and they're able to see the world and they have so many life experiences, but I have life, and we're just going back and forth. And I get in my car when I'm done and I realize like, holy fucking shit, what have I been missing out on? Because I've been in the same routine and I've been locked up in my room, cooped up, sitting here depressed in my car, you know, wondering if I should even keep going, this and that. What the fuck was wrong with me? All I had to do was go outside. How could I forget that all I needed to do was be outside? That is my whole business motto. That is how I am to where I am right now. It's living through the moments. It's getting out and it's learning and it's leveling up your personality and showing your personality to the world like God sent me, because he did send me. Every time I walk into a room, you need to remember that God sent you there with a purpose and you were supposed to be there and you have something to offer this world. You have something to offer these people, right? But they will never know if you're just caught up in your fucking room doing the same thing over and over and over again. You'll never get that car crash settlement. You'll never run into those people who can change your life. You'll never run into those opportunities. You'll never level up your character. You'll never even get an opportunity to shine. Good or bad, fuck it. Fuck it. Good or bad, I'm willing to take the risk. Good or bad, I'm willing to go that far. If you really want it, you have to take the risk. You have to be willing to roll the dice on life. You have to take that gamble. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to go to the gym today. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to spend my last dollar on this investment, on this mentorship. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to continue to roll the dice. If you keep shuffling the dice in your hand and you keep staying in your room and you keep doing the same thing, going to the same gym, living the same routine, that is going to be your routine for the rest of your life. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be 35. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be 55. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be on your deathbed and you're going to be, holy shit, I wish I lived life. Because life is happening. The seconds that you're spending in the room, life is happening. Things are happening to you. That day that you spent in your room, that second that you spent in your room, somebody's life has drastically changed forever. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, you will never know until you go outside, right? It could be the best circumstance in the world. It could be the worst circumstance in the world. I don't know what to tell you. And if you go out and you take a risk and it happens, take me. And if it doesn't happen, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say, but all I know is that at least you did something. At least when I see a girl there and she's attractive, I'm going to go up to her, because I'm not going to live my life forever wondering if she thinks I'm cute, forever wondering if she's single. That's not how I want to live my life. Do you think I'm cute right now? Yes or no? And if you say no, at least I know. Okay, and I can go about my day living a regular life, doing what I do, finish my workout, finish shopping, go home, knowing that I did everything that I could. She wasn't fucking with me. Or she was fucking with me. At least I know now, rather than forever just sitting around waiting. Life is happening and you're never going to learn anything. You're never going to level up if you don't stand in the fire and accept it and learn. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I understand this, but you're never going to even understand how to process what's going on if you don't go outside, if you don't get used to it, if you don't take chances, if you don't go out and you don't learn from the mistakes, and you don't go out and you don't learn from life, and you don't stretch and you don't squeeze what life has to offer you. Life is so fruitful. But you're never going to get out and you're never going to try the fruits. You're never going to get out and you're never going to get the opportunity to pick the fruits, and you're never going to know what season they bloom and when they taste the best, and you're never going to know. You need to go outside. Outside is where you learn the most. You need to prepare inside. You need to practice inside. You need to train very, very, very hard inside. And then when it's time to go outside, this is where you see what the fuck you're really made of. I'm giving out so much free game right now. This is the first step. But even if this seems a little too complicated, even if you feel like you're not ready to face the world, I understand. The world is big. It's a big place. Your mom might have scared you from going outside and leaving the house and leaving the nest. I understand that you are conditioned to think this way. I understand this. Let's reverse this thinking. Let's build the confidence and let's get you prepared in private so that you can show out in public. That is why I have a link in the description. If you click the link in the description, we can set you up on a path to prepare you for your future, or else you will never reach that opportunity. You will never have the chance to excel. Let's make you undeniable. My camera overheated, y'all, but I forgot something in my house, so I need to grab my water. I need my electrolytes. But I'm telling you guys right now, listen, I'm gonna finish off because my camera overheated in the car. I understand that it's a great big world. Oh my gosh, this and that. I understand that point. Don't get so caught up in what you should be doing. What you should be doing is taking action. Action starts with taking that risk, investing into yourself, investing into a path of getting you started. The world has so much to offer you, but if you're not prepared, you're not ready, you're not going to be able to catch any of the blessings that come your way. But you need to be prepared. You need to train in private, or else you're just going to set yourself up for failure. And there's nothing wrong with failure, but how about we mitigate these failures? How about we limit it through someone who has fucked up enough times to sit here and tell you exactly what to do? But I have to go work out, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm going to get back to my daily videos. You know, I just had a lot going on this week, so. But there's nothing stopping me from leveling up and getting to that next step. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post daily again. Y'all click the link in the description. Follow my social medias. This handle is the same for all my social media handles. And I'm about to go put in that work. I'll see y'all after. Wavy Drew. I'm out.